Because just like these girls were saying, they talk to their pussy and get their pussy a name, and their pussy start clapping and goddamn leaking juice and shit out of it when a certain dick come around.
Right.
Well, your pussy can also damn tell you to get the fuck away from a certain damn dick.
Right.
Because the dick is rotten and ain't no fucking good and ain't gonna commit to you. And the only thing this nigga dick done committed to is goddamn jacking off and pleasing itself and greasing up and jumping up in somebody's ass. See, many of us don't hear that. We don't want to hear that. And then some shit happens to our ass, and then we listen to the wrong damn dumbass girlfriends and they've got the wrong dumbass men around you. You know, it's some dumb mamas, it's some dumb grandmamas, it's some dumb girlfriends, it's some dumb counselors out here that instead of will break this shit down to you, you know, and say that I'm vulgar, I don't want to talk like that. You need to fucking say something different than what you're saying, because we are looking at these little girls out here, and the little girls want to be dick suckers, porn stars, and strippers.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Yes.
They do.
Yes, they do.
They put
because they
so
make
much
money
on their ass. Yeah. They think it's all about money, money, money. They figure, oh, if I can get a nigga to fuck me or pay me, or if I can suck and fuck, then I got him. But you don't got him. You just got fucked.
A lot of them are saying, too, that they don't consider it degrading to them because they are making money and they feel like if I make this man's dick hard. See, there's a lot of women, they feel like that's how they get their self-esteem. And I'm not condemning porn stars. I'm going to have some on my show. But I'm just saying there's a psychology behind it. Now, some are happy doing what they do. Some, you know, I'm not talking about them, but some of them are not happy doing what they do, and there is a void there. So they feel this is the way I can eat, this is the way I can drive, this is the way I can live like I want to live, and since men have used me, then I'm going to do that to them. I'm going to pay them back, and they feel powerful because they felt so powerless before, using love, using their pussy, using their throat, giving head, taking dick in the ass. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to do this to make this man love me and to accept me, to keep me around and walk me down the aisle. Then that didn't work, you know, because they weren't listening to the vibrations. They weren't in tune with their mind and body and spirit. It was not totally integrated. You was not listening to what your pussy was really trying to tell you. You was listening to the ego part of your body. You was listening to the greed and the need and the lust part of your body because he look good or he can suck pussy and eat pussy and he can fire your pussy up with that dick and that dick know how to hit them corners and do all kind of hydraulics and shit on the wall. See, you were listening to that. And that's the point I'm trying to make. So many of our women are going to the clinic, getting chlamydia, getting HIV, going to pick up that fucking medicine, you know, going through divorces, being left with children that we don't want to raise alone, you know, being abused, or having our daughters and our sons abused by some man that we picked, we thought was okay because you are not in tune with your own body and your own rhythm. Right. And that's why I'm really just writing all this stuff down and doing these lectures here and doing these big seminars on this stuff and putting this up on DVD, because our women, through all the religion and through all of the abuse and all the put downs in our homes, outside of our homes, and then society has taught you to shut down from your intuitive guidance and taught you to separate from yourself instead of going within yourself. We have been taught to go outside of ourselves and try to get approval from everybody else. You know, some other shit been bothering me. Get this off my chest.
Okay.
With women, y'all, and I've definitely had to use discipline in this department. We let too many men get in our face and don't fucking search them and scan their heart and their mind. And that comes to a failure back to not listening to your own body, not listening to your own impulses and your own intuition. You know, if women really would pay attention, you can meet a man and he doesn't really have to say a lot to you. Because when you're in vagina power, you will start to read his energy field. Whatever is emanating from the chakras and the auric field will move from his vibration and connect with yours. And he does not have to physically touch you. You need to see what these motherfuckers is eating. A lot of these men is eating this goddamn hog and goddamn pork rib and chili dogs and French fries, and then now let me tell you, I do eat French fries sometimes. I love French fries, but they eat this damn pig feet and chitlin. Goddamn, it's Thanksgiving coming and Christmas coming, so they eat these nasty shit sacks, because that's what chitlins is, a sack that they done tried to scrape shit out of it. Exactly. They eat all fried chicken every day, you know, pork rinds, Cheetos, damn barbecue corn chips, Coca-Cola. They eating all this bullshit and see pork carry trichomonas worms. Now, for all of y'all that don't know, even doctors know this. You can ask your medical doctor, not just your holistic practitioner. There are about 200 parasites, 200 different kind of worms that like to inhabit the human body. So not only do they inhabit, when you eat them, they inhabit your digestive tract, get into your intestine, and then if you got problems with your intestines, if your bowels are not moving every day, if they're irritated, you're not drinking a lot of water, you got a really denatured diet, a lot of dried up and processed food, you're not eating a lot of fruit and vegetables and salads, you're not exercising, you know, you're really not keeping your body, your intestine and body toned, then you start getting tears, microscopic holes and tears in your intestine, and the worms that you got from that pork and all the other processed food and eating out, because, you know, a lot of these people working in these buffets and working in these restaurants, they mad because they get a minimum wage. These bosses might be goddamn on their ass, and they go in there digging their ass in the fucking bathroom and don't use that goddamn soap. Jack off on their dick and put it in that motherfucking mayonnaise and goddamn tartar sauce with them pickles and shit and spread it on your damn sandwich. Tell you to have a nice fucking day. So, you know, you eating that shit somebody's ass and pussy and shit, and you got this built up, so when you get them worms in your digestive tract, the worms start having babies. And see, you got 3 stages of worm, the mama, the baby, and the egg. So you have to get things like black walnut, wormwood tincture to be able to kill the 3 stages of the worm. But the holes that I was talking about, the intestine, those babies slide through the holes in the intestine. They start migrating into your pancreas, your liver. They start to go to your brain, especially them pig worms. They go into your brain. That's why people start getting dementia, Alzheimer's. They start getting all of diseases because they got worms in their system. And the doctors will tell you, oh, it just comes with old age. Take this medicine and we can't cure it. No, a lot of these problems that we are having comes from worms, comes from processed food, not drinking water, not exercising, not listening to our vibration. So when these men are getting up in your face, and then you asking them, because like when men talk to me, I start asking them stuff like, you know, so what do you do? What do you eat? You know, what's your diet like? Do you exercise? I even ask them, you know, do you shit every day? Because when they get to telling you, I'm going to ask you, because, see, you don't need to lay down with no man that's got a lot of pork backed up in him, because and do not do parasite cleanse. Don't stop doing the pork. And he needs to do a parasite cleanse, because we need to do a parasite cleanse at least 2 or 3 times a year, because when we were little, I don't know if y'all mamas did that from the South, but when we had to line up like 2 times during the year, we had to drink that nasty shit. We all had to get a spoonful of it, and it would flush us out, and we would get a whipping if we didn't take it. We were forced to take it. A lot of grown people have gotten away from that tradition of doing the parasite cleanses 2 to 3 times a year. So when you laying down with this man, and he's fucking you, so he kissing you in the mouth, so his saliva got parasites, microscopic parasites in it you can't see, so he tonguing you, digging in your mouth, so he dropping off parasite eggs in your mouth, and then he digging in your pussy, eating your pussy, so he dropping off parasites in your pussy with his tongue, then he putting his dick in you, so he got pre-cum from the dick and then the sperm that's infecting you with parasites and everything else, and he got bagged up shit in him. So you might not be smelling it, you might not be looking at it, but he got bagged up shit in him that's caked up in his bowels, it ain't moving. And that's the same, and I told my son the same thing about women. So I'm not just talking about men here. Men need to go out, watch women too, and their diet, you need to look at motherfucker teeth. I always, when I'm talking about, look at their teeth, look at their gums, look at their tongue. Because I was talking to this man, and it surprised me because he was an undertaker. And he had this thick white shit caked up on his tongue. It looked like some paste and some mold and shit and some damn tartar backed up on his tongue. And he was just laughing and talking. His mouth was real dried out. And your mouth is not supposed to be dried out with shit. Look like a damn hunk of goddamn backed up cum splattered and cemented on his tongue.